Thank you for tuning in to the GSMC Hoops and Heels Women's Sports Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. My name is Samantha Genzer. I'm going to be your guys' show host, as always. Happy 4th of July for whoever celebrates it. We have a very exciting episode for you guys. We're going to be covering the difference between the 2020 gymnastics team and the 2024 gymnastics team, predictions for Olympic golf, the full Team USA track and field roster, recap of the NORCACA Pan American Cup Final 6, and make sure you guys stay to the end of the show to hear about the top competitors for the US and USWNT in the Olympic Games. Before we begin, I wanted to ask you guys to like and follow the show as always, and to become a part of our show to tip and donate using the link gsmcpodcast.net. Thursdays and Fridays show will be different as these are pre-recorded, so there are no live comments or questions, but we will resume all of that on Monday. So right now I am filming at 2 a.m. on Thursday, July 4th. So happy 4th of July. But yeah, so these are pre-recorded, so there's none of that like live streaming and all that fun stuff, unfortunately. But we're resuming that Monday, so all will be good. But still, I just want to remind you guys that you can tip and donate using that link anytime, and you can of course follow and like the show anytime as well. So now that we got that out of the way, we can start talking about the gymnastics teams. Okay, so this is so weird. Like when I'm filming, like live streaming, I feel like I'm talking to myself, but like I know that people are on, so it's like fine. You know what I'm saying? But like now that I like am literally aware that I am literally talking to myself, I'm like, I don't know. But you know what? We're all talking to ourselves all the time. But we just like, like my mind's constantly going. So constantly have inner monologue or dialogue, whatever you want to call it. So we're still talking to ourselves just now out loud, I guess. Anyway, it's 2 a.m. Give me a break. Anyway, so to start the show, we are going to compare the 2020 gymnastics Olympic team to the 2024 gymnastics Olympic team. A lot of changes can happen in 4 years. People get older, they retire, people get injured, people get better. So the team is obviously very different from the 2020 Olympics, but there are still some of the same people on the team. In fact, literally, it looks like the exact same team sometimes. The 2020 Olympic team consisted of 6 people, whereas this year's team only consists of 5 people. Simone Biles, Sunisa Lee, Jordan Chiles, Grace McCallum, Jade Cary, and Michaela Skinner were on the 2020 team, and this year we have Simone Biles, Sunisa Lee, Jordan Chiles, Jade Cary, and Hezly Rivera. Now you're probably thinking, wow, that team is basically the exact same. And yes, that's true. These are 4 people returning to the 2024 Olympics on the team, but we are adding a new person to this year's team, and we're losing 2 of some of the most well-known U.S. gymnasts. So in this segment, we are going to compare and contrast what this year's team is bringing to the table compared to the 2020 Olympic team by going over each gymnast's strengths, weaknesses, etc., all that. So let's start talking about Simone Biles. Now, Simone Biles, having won gold in the all-around team vault and floor exercises while claiming bronze in the balance beam in the Rio 2016 Olympics, there was a lot of pressure and expectations on her in the 2020 Olympics. At the 2020 Olympics, she added 2 more medals to her Olympic tally, making it a remarkable 7. However, she made headlines by withdrawing from most events, citing mental health concerns. Her struggles with the, quote, twisties, a disoriented mental block during aerial maneuvers, were laid bare. Biles' decision to prioritize her mental well-being sparked vital conversations about the immense pressures athletes face and their mental health challenges. Since then, she has become an advocate for mental health. After a significant hiatus following Tokyo, where she tied the knot with fellow athlete Jonathan Owens, Biles received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from U.S. President Biden. She won 5 new medals, including 4 golds, and amassed a total of 30 career medals at the 2023 World Artistic Gymnastics Championships in Belgium. So Biles' perspective on success has evolved. She said, quote, "Success to me means something a little bit different now. Before, everyone defines success for me, even though I had my own narrative. Now it's about showing up, being in a good mental space, having fun, and letting whatever happens, unquote. So in the upcoming Olympics, she will be bringing that same fire and energy she brought to the 2020 and 2016 Olympics and more. I think Biles will lead in all events other than the bars. And that's probably like a hard opinion to make. She has been consistent all year round, and especially in the Xfinity Championship, she showed how dominant she is by claiming literally first in every single event. I think she won't this is a hard opinion to make. I don't think she will dominate as much on the bars, considering that is her weakest event, and there are other competitors from other countries that I'm seeing might place better than she does in the bars. With her unparalleled skill set and difficulty level, she is a favorite to win the gold medal in literally everything, though, so like you have to consider that. Hopefully, with her improved idea of success and journey and mental health, she feels mentally okay to take on the challenges of the Olympics and will have more, coping mechanisms for the twisties if that issue does arise, but hopefully all goes well. Next, bringing back Sunisa Lee is an amazing decision for the USA team. She's the reigning all-around champion from the 2020 Olympics. Lee's versatility and strength across all four apparatus make her a strong contender for the all-around title once again. But I do think Biles might beat her in that. In Tokyo, Lee demonstrated remarkable composure and skill, clinching the gold medal with a score of 57.433. Lee's expertise on the uneven bars is well documented. She is renowned for her intricate and high difficulty routines, including a signature, and I'm going to be pronouncing this incorrectly. Literally all gymnastics skills I cannot pronounce correctly at all. That is just a fun little fact. So I sincerely apologize. But one of her high difficulty routines, signature moves, is the Nabiva, which is a laid out, I can't say this one either, Tachev. It's Tkachev. That one. If y'all saw if I could show you guys a video, y'all would be like, oh, we've seen that. So it's fine. But her combination skills, like the Nabiva to Pak Salto. I literally cannot pronounce any skill. It's so bad. I sincerely apologize. So that's what makes her stand out on the uneven bars. At the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, her uneven bars earned her a score of 15.3 in the team final and 15.2 in the individual all-around final, securing a bronze medal in that event with a final score of 14.5. For the 2024 Olympics, if she maintains or increases her difficulty while refining her execution, she has a strong chance of potentially winning gold on the uneven bars or medaling. The vault is another area where Lee has shown potential. In Tokyo, she performed a strong Yurchenko double twist, earning a score of 14.6 in the all-around final. To be competitive on vault in Paris, she may need to consider adding more difficulty, such as upgrading to an Amanar, which is a Yurchenko 2.5 double twist. 2.5 twist, that's what I meant to say. I'm literally so sorry. But with an increased difficulty in clean execution, Lee could be a contender for a vault medal, though this event typically sees very fierce competition from gymnasts specializing in powerful vaults like Simone Biles and Jordan Chiles, which leads me to Jordan Chiles here. So she contributed to the 2020 Olympics with I'm losing my voice, sorry guys, with a strong vault performance and floor routine. For Paris, Chiles might consider upgrading her vault to increase her difficulty score, which could position her as a medal contender in this event. And she has done exactly that this year. The floor exercise is where Chiles truly shines, combining powerful tumbling passes with impressing dance elements. Y'all know I'm obsessed with her floor routines because she has so much personality and attitude into it. Her floor routines are crowd pleasers, characterized by high energy and that dynamic choreography. In the Tokyo Olympics, her floor routine was a highlight, contributing significantly to the team's score. For Paris, Chiles will look to maintain her high difficulty level and focus on clean landings to maximize her score. Her artistic presentation and powerful tumbling could make her a strong contender for a floor exercise medal. And I hope that she gets it just because she deserves it. And I'm literally I always have so much fun watching hers. So I'm if we could give out a just most fun and creative floor routine, I would give it to her. Jade Cary secured a gold medal on the floor exercise in the 2020 Olympics. Oh my gosh, someone just subscribed to the channel and I got a notification of it, but I thought I was live streaming on accident and I was oh my gosh, that is not. Anyway, we're good here, guys. I'm actually recording, so we're fine. But anyway, so Jade Cary secured a gold medal on the floor exercise in the 2020 Olympics. And, she's looking to do just that again and more in the 2024 Olympics. Cary's floor routines are renowned for their high difficulty and powerful tumbling passes. She consistently performs some of the most challenging passes in the world, including a double twisting double layout and the triple twisting double tuck. Her routine in Tokyo earned her the highest honors thanks to her combination of power, artistry, and precision. In Paris, Cary will aim to increase her execution scores while maintaining the high difficulty that makes her a standout on the floor. Cary is also one of the leading vaulters in the world. While she did not medal in vault at the Tokyo Olympics, she has consistently been a top competitor in this event at various international competitions. Cary typically performs high difficulty vaults such as the Chang, which is a Yurchenko half-on front layout with 1.5 twist, and the Amanar, like I said, which is a Yurchenko 2.5 twist. Both vaults have high difficulty scores, and Cary's ability to execute them with minimal deduction sets her apart from her competitors. For Paris, if she maintains her form and possibly adds new elements to her vaults, she will be a strong favorite to medal or be in the top 5 in this event for sure. So Hezly Rivera was not on the 2020 team, and that's because she's literally only 16 years old right now. Like, imagine she would literally be 12 years old if she was on the team last Olympics. Rivera's recent performances have been particularly impressive. For instance, her beam routine at the 2023 World Championship showcased her ability to execute high difficulty skills with minimal deductions. Her routine includes complex combinations such as a back handspring to layout step out series and a front aerial to split jump, which adds to her difficulty score. Rivera's clean execution and artistic presentation make her a strong contender for a medal on the balance beam in Paris. I also found her floor exercise to be particularly noteworthy. Rivera's floor routines are marked by her powerful tumbling and artistic flair. Her ability to combine difficult tumbling passes with impressive choreography makes her routines engaging and high scoring. I think she's a contender for medaling in the beam, but it will be difficult for a medal in probably any other event, in my opinion. Beam is just where she particularly is really dominant. Now let's talk about 2 other people who are no longer on the roster. Grace McCallum placed 4th in the all-around in the Olympics. She also finished 4th on floor exercise, 6th on kneading bars, and 5th on balance beam. Michaela Skinner was the 2020 Olympic vault silver medalist and was an alternate for the 2016 Olympic team. Despite finishing in 11th place and the all-around and 4th place on the vault at the 2020 games, she did not qualify to either final due to 2 per country limitations. In my opinion, this year's team is way stronger than the 2020 Olympic team, which gives them a better chance of winning that gold medal. First off, Simone Biles has improved tremendously. She's a powerhouse and leads in literally every event. But then you also have Chiles slaying in the vault, Jade Cary slaying in floor, Hezly Rivera dominating the beam, and Sunisa Lee literally doing amazing in everything and as the all-around champion. I have a lot of faith in this year's team, and I am a huge fan of every single one of them. They all bring something new to the table, and they all have their strengths. And even if they do have some sort of weakness, some other teammate they basically cover it for them by bringing up the score in the event that they're strong as. If that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. So we're now going to switch into the next segment where we talk about Olympic golf predictions. Before we get started in that, we're going to be taking a very short break. So I will see you guys very soon.